Hello, parents and friends. It's Miss Tiffany with this week's activity. For this week's activity, you will need some glue, and doesn't matter which kind, and possibly some crayons. It just kind of depends, but we'll go over that. And child-safe scissors, which these are not because these have the pointed edge, but some child-safe scissors for your kiddo. Okay, so this week we are talking about the three little pigs, and the assignment for the week is to make one of the three houses. So they don't need to make all three. If they want to, of course we encourage that, but really the assignment is just for one. Okay, so I feel that it's probably easier to do the outline of the house first. You can, of course, go over just basic shapes with them. You can do hand over hand if your child is not independent with making these lines and shapes yet. But I feel like it's probably easier if you do that first, but you don't have to. Okay, so for the first house, I just did not do the outside shape with a crayon first. For the hay house, this is, I feel, the most basic of all the designs that I did, just very easy. And what I did was I just cut strips of yellow paper. Now for any of the color paper, if you don't have the construction paper at home, it's not a problem. That's why I thought maybe the crayons would be a good choice. They can color just a sheet of paper and then they can cut. It's definitely going to be easier if they color, then cut. Okay, so that's always an option, markers too, anything, okay? So we use straw. Now, for the straw, sometimes people use actual like sticks that they have in their house, like hay-like things, and you can do that too and glue those on. So I just did it real simple, and I didn't put a door or anything, just the easiest of all shapes, okay? So there's that one. Now for the house with the sticks, I did do the outside shape of the house in brown, and I just cut pieces of cardboard. The tiny little like slices of paper here are pretty small. It's probably going to be a little bit difficult for your child to get such tiny pieces, such slim pieces, I mean. So of course, however thick, it's totally fine. We want them to practice cutting, and so any thickness is fine. So I just used cardboard because I didn't have brown paper. But the same thing applies. You can just have them color paper brown, whatever works. And actually I was thinking it might be kind of fun to go outside and grab real sticks and glue them on. It was a little wet outside, that's why I drew the rain. But so I didn't have an opportunity to do that. But that's also an addition, you know, a fun activity to add to this. They can go out and get sticks and make their house of sticks if they'd like. And I just, like I said, added a little bit of drawing. Your child does not need to do this. Just decided to add a little pig there. Okay, and for the last house, we have the house of bricks. And it's the same thing. We want to cut out rectangles. I did have some red construction paper. I didn't think I was, so I was going to color some, but I found some. So, same thing applies. I just, did the outline of the house because I feel like that's probably easier, and drew the little pig and put those in there. So that is this week's assignment. I feel like the kids are going to have a really fun time using all these different, or choosing whichever, material that they want to use and creating whichever house they want to. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So you can be creative and just have a lot of fun. I can't wait to see it. I hope everyone's staying safe and have a great weekend. Thank you. Bye.